Hi and welcome back to Cheeky Crypto. My name's Chris and it's fantastic to have you back with us for another video. And in today's video, I'm going to call out 6 projects that I think are fantastic long-term hodl projects to hold long-term. These are, some of the more safer projects in the space, in my humble opinion. Obviously, I'm not a financial advisor, so this should be treated as educational purposes only. And always do your own research before, putting your big boy pants on and making your own investments. So with all that said, if you like this sort of content, mash up that like button. If you're not subscribed already, subscribe, tap that bell, select all the notifications so you never miss an update. Right, let's get down to the desktop and have a look at these 6 projects. So let's start with the obvious ones really. So Bitcoin now at the time of recording down 2.22% at $63,389.52. So, to be honest, where is this gonna sort of top out? 100k, 200k? It's going to be really interesting. But one thing for certain is long term, this project is going to be one that's going to have a very similar or surpass the market cap of gold. So for me, this is definitely a long-term hodl. Don't get me wrong, it's always good to take profits, but if you're not into that and you just want to invest in a project long-term and you just want to hodl it, take it off the exchange, stick it on a hardware wallet, whatever, this is definitely the safest bet. Obviously, I've got the website up here. But yeah, it's basically a store of value. I think there are going to be many projects in this space and in this bull run that are going to, return you higher, percentage yields. However, long term, this is a solid, hodl. And when you consider it's, maybe less than 10% of the market cap of gold, and I do think like over the next 5-10 years it will surpass gold. So yeah, fantastic opportunity and a long-term hold. Right, so that's like the first one. That is the most obvious. It's the number one by market cap. So let's move on to the next one, which is Ethereum. So Ethereum has to be in there. They're starting to, obviously with the London hard fork, starting to burn tokens, as part of the fees. I have said that I expect it to hit 8k. I said this, months and months ago now. So we're at $4,126.36, down 2.94% at the time of recording this video. Ethereum does have problems. The fees are extortionately high, but it is it has got the first mover advantage. And I guess there's a couple of projects that, in my opinion, are going to take huge market share in the smart contract sort of side of things. And obviously this is a smart contract platform for DApps, decentralized applications, DeFi and all that sort of wonderful stuff, NFTs and all that sort of wonderful stuff that we've got going here. But fantastic project, long term. Nick and myself aren't always aligned on this, but it has to make it as one of the more safer projects, especially with the SEC sort of giving this one a bit of a pass, as Ripple like to put it. Right, so that's 2. Let's move on to the third one, which is Elrond, right? And again, I think this is a strong project that had to sort of make the top 6, and this list could be much higher, right? But again, I think this is another safe bet, and we were getting into this project at less than $30 when we called this one out. So rank 37 by market cap, currently at 269.63, up 6.73% at the time of recording this video. Again, I think this is another project that's going to do really well. Internet scale blockchain is live, and developers, validators, businesses use Elrond to build new internet economy. So again, another smart contract platform, and again, this is another one that I expect is going to do really well. Small number of tokens as a market cap. I think it's about 36 million. Let me just double check. 31 0.415 max supply. So we can expect this one to scale over time, and the price of the token to increase immensely, in my humble opinion. Do let me know what you think of these projects in the comments below. Moving on, so Cardano. So I think there's a lot of people, when we look at the comments of the videos, sleeping on Cardano a little bit. Lots of negativity around it at the moment, with how long it's taken to sort of get people onboarded, and for that transaction volume to start to happen. But what people are missing, in my humble opinion, is the fact that there will be continents running on the Cardano ecosystem. There's going to be lots done in the world by Cardano and the people building on Cardano, and for me, that is going to have more impact than just running your DeFi and NFTs and those sorts of things, although you're going to have those as well. For me, Cardano is going to be something else, and it's going to take a huge market share away from Ethereum. So although Ethereum is in this list, Cardano for me has so much upside, and the people that are patient with Cardano for me are the ones that are going to be rewarded at the end. And it's rank 4, it's dropped down a rank. For me, fantastic project. Obviously, just recently had the upgrade for smart contracts. Still work in progress, but as a blockchain technology, this is immense. Again, solid team. One of the co-founders of Ethereum, Charles, running this show. So for me, it had to make it on the list. So moving on to the 5th project now, and that just has to be VChain. Now, a lot of people, again, fairly negative when it comes to VChain. For me, VChain, just from one of their use cases, which is logistics, traceability and that side of things, this is going to be a huge blockchain, 5-star rated already. And when they get POA 2.0 implemented, that's gonna change the game for VChain, and you're gonna have huge scalability options available, and lots of projects and companies in the real world building on VChain. We've got this already, kind of getting a bit of a back-in from the Chinese government as well. There's just so much potential for VChain, and at the moment I think that it is so undervalued. It's unreal. I mean, they put it here: the public blockchain that delivers its value from activities created by members within the ecosystem, solving real-world economic problems. And they've done an amazing job sort of throughout the era of the virus and stuff like that, around sort of how you manage that. Lots of stuff around carbon emissions, and then track and trace, traceability and logistics. Just so much going on for this project, and for me, it's criminal if it's not in a top 5, top 6 projects, that are worth sort of long-term hodling. So it makes it into my list for sure. But do let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are. Would you have VChain in this list? And moving on to the 6th one, and it just had to make the list, and that is Chainlink. Again, Oracle protocol here. It's at 29.31. Up 4.52% at the time of recording this video. Again, a fantastic project that supports, with communications, of data and services between blockchains, on and off ramps. This is, a fantastic project, integrated immensely with lots of other protocols within, blockchain technology. And for me, again, it would be criminal for it not to be in here. I expect this project to do remarkably well long term. Again, a bit like ETH, it's got that first mover advantage, and it's one of those that over time I think it's just gonna increase in value. Obviously, none of this is financial advice. This is just my opinion on 6 great projects to hodl for the long term. I'm talking 5-10 years. I expect there to be fantastic growth in these ecosystems, fantastic price discovery, and if you look back over time, it doesn't really matter whether the needle moves up and down over, those periods of time. Ultimately, over time, it will, as long as they sort of stick to their roadmaps and, achieve their goals and aspirations, and nothing major happens that brings crypto to its knees. These projects are going to continue to grow and expand. They have real good use case in the real world, and that's what's going to be the difference between projects that are successful and not. And a lot of these are bridging amongst one another as well, particularly Chainlink, for example. So do let me know in the comments below what your thoughts and opinions are on these projects. I think they're immense. Really interested to get your views and opinions. If you want to support the channel and you enjoyed the content, mash that like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed already, tap that bell, select all notifications so you never miss a video. And with all that said, take care, and I'll catch you in the next one.